We must get past.
Come on, march here.
Under Lord's defenses, and let's get the hell out of here. Charge! Charge clean through and on to free.
Now my units are strong. Maybe they just were really underleveled earlier. Now they're actually, you know, in the game. Of course, it's way too late for me to get the achievement. Also, here is an alternate route if you want to get in. You can easily break through this work. Yes, work. So worked. A wall.
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
Really kind of was still hoping, maybe I can get the achievement still. No. Are the dwarves shouting, "I'm a stumpy, hairy little madman"? I think that's what they're saying. Ghost spirit workers are brilliant. They can actually get in and get units that are after collapsing or whatever, and the enemies can't stop it. It's brilliant. All the corpses stored here.
Your minions are in combat.
Ghoul summoning's on. There's actually a switch. This is the switch. And you can toggle whether or not you wish your necromancers to be capable of summoning ghouls. It's very handy. What the fuck? Oh, they're trying to mine up there. Let's rent that, shall we? Alright. Through here. Shockwave. Hey, mana regen. Come on. Alright, enemy AI is glitching out.
We have no choice. We reform at Westmont or we die here. Attack!
Alright, I'm not going to complain if the enemy's AI decides to glitch out. Unless it means I end up fighting, like, you know, instead of one group, I end up, well, fighting two groups that are mashing together. So it ends up like twice as large as it should be. I'm not happy with that.
Your minions are in combat.
Oh, finally the enemy's AI fixed the moment I looked away. Typical. Hey, did you ever finish a potion, you crackpot? Good. Hey, there. Now we got a Frost Weaver.
Frost Weaver is a defensive djinn, capable of slowing your enemy's assaults. Once summoned, it will stay for a short time, before it melts and returns to its own elemental plane.
There is an offensive one you can get, but it isn't available yet. It's also gotten to be a different thing. It's not through potions. You only can get it through a certain building.
Become our grave. Smash them down.
I'll show it to you at some stage. I don't have access to it yet, so. And it's something, you know, on the talent tree I just haven't unlocked yet. Come on. seems to be going okay.
Compliment a woman's shoes in Latin, the correct term for them is sockeye. If her shoes are fish, then I suggest you avoid this tip.
I'll be honest, I have no clue if that's accurate or not. It will be pretty funny if that's accurate. Though it feels like if her shoes are fish, don't compliment them. It sounds like that's a reference in some case. What? I don't know. For fuck's sake, ghost workers and enemy workers are working alongside each other. Apparently repairs are slightly slower than actual miners, which is interesting.
Your minions are under attack.
Anyone I want to, I know, work. Obey. Obey. Where's the necromancers? Do I even have any necromancers left? No, apparently either they aren't on this page. No, they're here. I wasn't sure had they all died or what.
A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Your minions are in combat.
Hey! Bastard just ran right on through.
It's time to pay your minions, Underlord.
Get to work.
A minion has been converted in your torture chamber.
Be happy he got whipped with a magic spell? Strange, man.
Bloody well done. But there's more yet to come.
Sadly, I wasn't able to get the optional one there, which is conquer the outpost. Rather difficult to do. That outpost is actually pretty hard to take. My minions couldn't do the damage.
A crushing victory,
Don't know why.
Lord. The Empire's forces are broken, and the stragglers can merely huddle in fear as they await our final strikes.
Alright, let's continue. It's always weird how that has to load there for a moment or whatever. It's so strange.
I've long waited to assault this place. Far beneath the earth, the Empire has long kept our unholy prizes secrets. You must break through their defenses and steal back the Kenos, which will give you the powers once held by you and your kind. You will be as a god if you seize victory here.
Gonna give you a heads up. The Kenos is not that powerful. It does do some powerful, useful things later on, but it doesn't it doesn't change the game that dramatically as it sounds, if you get me. He's kind of building it up here. It's certainly useful, certainly beneficial, but it doesn't change the game that dramatically. Let me just check what time it is. Okay, it's 4. I recorded probably like 3 hours here. Sure, I'll play a bit more. I'm just thinking, should I go play WoW now? Oh yeah, I never did finish with the talk about WoW. Basically, I was thinking of giving up playing it. Well, not giving up, but stopped playing Warlords of Draenor until Legion came out. And then I'm playing Legion. But they're giving a new mount in at the end of Warlords. You have to kill Archimonde on Heroic. Yeah. And I want to get that mount because it's going to be removed come Legion. It's that stag mount that was going to be tossed into the Blizzard store. Blizzard, presumably because people complained, made it available in-game for, not for real money. But now you have to kill Archimonde on Heroic, which is going to be a little awkward to do considering, I'm going to be perfectly blunt here, my guild has fallen apart. People aren't online much, myself included, and, just people burnt out. So while I could go join another guild, I don't know. Just kind of sentimental, I think that's the right phrase, like the applicable phrase here. I kind of don't want to leave pure because I have friends in the guild. So we'll have to rely on the raid finder, not LFR, but the where you can set up groups and people join. But they say like, oh, this group seems good, rather than an auto-find, just using like, the dungeon finder. Not like that, not that system. There's another like raid browser thing. If you watch my WoW videos, enough of the Warlords of Draenor stuff, you know what it looks like. The Bard's loot is a prize to Gibson that he rubs every day with sandalwood essential oils. There are many ways an ogre can kill, the nastiest of which is the odour coming from his unclean loincloth.
The Arcane Fortress. Our objective is imprisoned here, beneath the surface, where the Empire hopes it can do them less harm. You can almost taste it. The Kenos. The moment is now, Underlord. We must seize the artifact and move to end our campaign. These obelisks trap the Kenos beneath the face of the world. Destroy them.
Damn, that sounds pretty hardcore.
Our weapon will be ripe for the taking. The Underlord Mira, one of our eldest, will help you crush the enemy's resistance. Our triumph is close at hand, Underlord. Do try and enjoy the moment.
I'll be honest, this is actually kind of a fun level because you can just piss around and do whatever. And the enemies, I think, never actually attack you. So, you can build up a pretty substantial force. I'll toss the imps down now that that's all marked out. I just did mark that. I'll leave it. There we go. Cover. Alright. The very back one is impenetrable rock. So, can't exactly mind that out. For some reason, when I was talking there, I got just reminded of Twilight Highlands from WoW. It's a cataclysm zone for those who don't know. It's like one of the last ones.
You need a larger vault.
I think, well, if you did get in added... Actually, what did happen in Cataclysm? Okay, let's go word it this way. It was the last ones of the original zones added to the game. Frequently later on patches like, say, Isle of Thunder or Timeless Isle, in bonus Pandaria zones, a new dungeon will be added. New area. Warlords of Draenor never got, well, it got Tanan jungle, but some people have argued that should have been released at the start of the game, at the start of the expansion. Kind of say not releasing Netherstore, you know, at the start of the expansion, or you know, in not Lich King not releasing Ice Crown until the first real patch. 6.1 apparently didn't really add much to the point, and the developer actually says, you know, it should have been a minor patch, not a main one, a major one. Okay, where's the bay? No, not Shockwave. Very wrong spell. At least that's what I've heard, and I may be misremembering, just to be clear. Oh, annoyingly, this is 200 mana rather than 100 at a mana shrine last level, which is why it was that bit cheaper. Let's cast Prophecy. Ah, there it is.
Gold Shrine Plague.
Let's just fully mine out here. Once this is all fully mined out, I can start placing down all the rooms I need. Well, once it's properly tiled, then I guess. Then I can. Won't reach into the enemy's base until I'm ready. Don't understand, I'm not ready for. Always a good model to follow. Don't start on you're not ready for. Applicable to so many things. Come on. Alright. Hopefully that'll motivate them slightly. Alright, let's... Ooh, can I get a new sin? Wait, is that... Yep, Ember Rift. These are the Ember Demons. Like, remember what I was saying, it's kind of like the offensive version of Frostweavers. They're not really. I was just saying they're like the offensive version because they're both like elemental kind of things. Well, this is a defensive thing. This is offensive. It's actually kind of useful. It doesn't need to eat or sleep, and after they die, they will respawn 30 seconds later, provided their building is still intact. A bit expensive, but they're useful. They also cut into your magic, into your mana. So that should be kept in mind. How many costs did I go by here? 7-5. Alright.
You've discovered an artifact.
There we go.
You've discovered an artifact.
I was much happier about that first artifact I discovered in that one. Wee begrudge. Toss down a tavern now in a second.
You cannot store more gold.
Nope.